when someone enters the United States, regardless of where they came from, their ethnicity, what have you, as soon as they step down in the United States, they fall under the protection of the United States laws. So they have to ask you if you commit a crime, a felony or misdemeanor crime. They ask you to give up certain rights in these plea agreements, and this seeing these plea agreements, reading these plea agreements, I was seeing these criminal records, and it's just the amount that you need to know and understand that what you're giving away. They don't teach you that in school. They don't teach you that in high school. They don't teach you that in college, unless you're going for law school or these types of jobs. They don't teach you that, right? So then here they got a lawyer. They have a lawyer that's going to explain it to you, and the state gave you this lawyer, and he's going to defend your rights as an illegal immigrant, I suppose, that committed a crime. And so now the prosecution and the defense, all right, yeah, sure, they're both on your side. Or I'm sorry, one's on your side and the other one's against you. So here we see this. This is really disturbing, right? But I understand that if I am not a United States citizen, any criminal conviction will likely result in serious negative immigration consequences, including but not limited to: number one, the removal from the United States through deportation; number two, an inability to re-enter the United States; number three, the inability to gain United States citizenship or legal residency; number four, an inability to renew and or retain any legal residency status; and or number five, an indeterminate term of confinement with the United States federal government based on my conviction and immigration status, regardless of what I have been told by any attorney. No one can promise me that this conviction will not result in negative immigration consequences and or impact my ability to become a United States citizen and or legal resident. Now, this part that I just read, this last part, usually, when you see that in the law, usually, of course, usually, it means that the attorneys have been saying to the defendant, to their client, that if they plead guilty, there's no negative consequences, it's not going to affect, blah, 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 blah. And that's why they put it here, right? They put it here in this paper, and they said that they needed to spell it out and read it to the individual, right? And so, but now that I toss in the below, right? An indeterminate term of confinement, right? Indeterminate term of confinement. Indeterminate means endless, unknown, not determined, right? So in the law, oh man, that's terrible, right there. You're saying, you're agreeing that the federal government has the right to confine you, keep you in jail for an endless amount of time, right? Uh, Based on your conviction and immigration status. So based on pleading guilty, right, or being found guilty, your immigration status, right, they're going to ask that or do what they got to do, and that's what just came out from the new House of Representatives. This is the new laws that they're doing now. But anyways, back over here, an indeterminate term. Don't sign those papers, guys. Come on, this is just wrong. It's been wrong the whole time. These records need to be sealed.